where you want it.
Bay 12, please.
Hello there, Turtle fans, and welcome back to another Bay 12 video review. And today we are reviewing the Secret of the Ooze, the Shredder. And this is the regular Shredder. Interesting that we got the Super Shredder, in fact, a couple different versions of the Super Shredder before we got the regular version, because they honestly didn't need to alter it that much from the first movie version of the Shredder to the second movie version of the Shredder. I mean, honestly, the biggest difference, I think, in his outfit is between the two movies is, one, it's purple instead of that burgundy maroon color, and two, the helmet's totally different. Other than that, it's pretty much the same character design. But anyway, here is the box. You've got some awesome artwork of the Shredder there on the front. On the back, you got some shots of the figure with his various accessories and some poses. Some more shots and some Secret of the Ooze poster artwork there. And a shot where he is facing away, and again, that same poster artwork there on the side. On the inside of the box, you got a shot of the figure itself, because that's what Neca likes to do with their figures. And then there he is with all of his accessories right there. And he does come with some pretty cool accessories. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Here he is right out of the box, and I like this version more than the first movie version for sure. The helmet looks really cool, very screen accurate, because he used some saw blades to make his new helmet because they were in a junkyard this time. But he still has those awesome spiked shoulder pads. He's got those awesome spiked gauntlets and knee pads, because you would expect a dude named the Shredder to just be covered up in blades, right? But I like how the cape is on this version this time, how it's under the pauldrons and not just kind of over them like, for comparison, the first movie Shredder. Now again, both versions look very cool and both have a really awesome cape, but I like the cape look of this guy versus this guy just a little bit more. He is fully articulated, just like the first version is. Head is on a ball joint, and you want to be careful with those helmet bits not to break that top fin again, because it's made of a very thin plastic, and if you just put too much pressure on it, or you don't have it displayed well enough to where if it falls and it lands on it, it will likely break. So just be careful with your Shredder. And just like the first one, the face mask does come off. You can see his face all disfigured. And so you can see the differences. There's the face of the first movie Shredder, who was played by a different actor, next to the face of the second movie Shredder. But both faces, I think, look very good. And I'm glad that while they did reuse a good amount of this mold to make this figure, they didn't just copy the face sculpt. They actually did do the correct face sculpt for Secret of the Ooze Shredder. But anyway, back to articulation. Like I said, head is on a ball joint. Fully articulated shoulders, in and out. Now, with the soft rubbery plastic of his shoulder pads here coming out, it does restrict your movement just a little bit going forward and back, but you still get some pretty good movement forward and back from it. Double jointed elbows, wrist joints, upper waist, hips, double jointed knees, and ankle joints. And man, that cape, it's so soft. So very soft. Very nice. And real quick, also for comparison, here he is next to the Super Shredder. After he takes some of the mutagen at the end of the movie himself. Spoiler alert, I know, but hey, the movie's been out for decades now, so you've probably had plenty of time to watch it. Here are the differences between the two, so you can see the mutagen takes him from this to Kevin Nash. turns him into Kevin Nash. And it's really cool seeing the two side by side next to each other, especially how you can see how the not only did it mutate the Shredder, but the mutagen also mutated his outfit as well. So he got a darker cape, he got a lot more spikes out of his shoulder pads. In fact, he got bigger shoulder pads, a lot more spikes out of his gauntlets and shin pads. And of course, he got like at least 2 feet taller. So yeah, there's Shredder next to the Super Shredder. And also, just real quick, just because, here he is next to Tokka, the 2 mutants he creates in the film, and Razor. And he looks pretty awesome side by side with Tokka and Razor. He comes with a number of accessories. He comes with this awesome halberd, which also has a spear tip on the other end. So really cool double-sided weapon there. Comes with 1 katana in sheath. Comes with some flowers, because why not? The mutagen ooze container, as well as the little vial of mutagen that he uses in the film. Very tiny. There you go. And he comes with a pair of swappable open hand gestures and a pair of grasping hands so he can hold his various accessories. And then the pair of hands he comes packed with are just a pair of fists. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's review featuring the new NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, the Shredder. Again, this is the regular version of the Shredder from the film, not the Super Shredder, which is a pretty awesome and impressive figure in its own right as well. Stay tuned for more turtle reviews, stay tuned for more Bay 12 video reviews, and make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on social media for more, because we have a wide variety of content here on Bay 12. In case you're local or visiting in town, make sure you come by our store inside the Shops at Willow Bend Mall in Plano, Texas, inside Order 66 Multiverse. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. Cowabunga, dudes.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.